Alright, welcome back everybody. This is a continuation to the last one, so you can see I didn't go anywhere. We lost rather fast. I would normally do a second video, but it was already the second battle in this one. Okay, so back to what I was saying though, is that the idea is heroes are getting ruined that are good heroes. All because other heroes are wanting to be showcased. And you're like, oh, well, these heroes are not getting played with, so we need to give them a high roll statistic because that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing stuff like Illidan is getting wins when honestly Illidan is not that good. He has the potential to be good, but he's not that good. If you could choose which minions get to attack first, it'd be a different story. But because you have to have him on the left and the right, like I don't want to play with any of these guys. Playing with him, I would only win because I'm given the win. But ultimately, I do not see him winning. We'll take it. Why not? Because I can't stand her at all. She's useless. She's the absolute worst. You need to buff her. Uh, But yeah, this is like beyond ridiculous at this point.
Hey, my favorite commander is back. Ready to get started?
We are gonna go beast, by the way. I done said I would know I wasn't gonna be doing beast again because I can't pull it off, but I'm gonna do it again. Especially because if Blizzard actually watches this video, I want them to see how ridiculous this is and how blatant it is. What's going on? Because like George, well, actually George is pretty good. That's also no, that's not that bad. Like you need a minion in here too that will reset your hero power. When you play it, you can redo your hero. Just like you got one that you play and you decrease the cost up here, you got the one pirate that does that. You need to have one that whenever you play it, the hero power resets so you can use it again. It won't work for guys like him, obviously, but for other people like Bran here, who could use a second battle cry to like continue shopping, it would be game changing for him.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Bran doesn't need that much help, I understand that, but still, like something to spice it up at the end of the day. Lord Jaraxxus, he needs help. Those either the demons need to get buffed up more, or else his hero power needs to do more than what it's doing. Like he needs to have either give a +2/+2 demons. He needs to either have it where every time he plays a demon, he gets +1 across the board, or something like that. Like because this right here, just +1/+1 is not working. It does not grow the demon strong enough. The only way it would grow demon strong enough is if he literally keeps a level 1 demon and runs it all the way up to there, and then even then, turn 15, that's 15/15. Who isn't outscaling that? Buying regular battle cries will outscale that. His hero power is useless at this point. He needs a buff, and I think it should be something like that, along the lines of that. Or else make it where he could sacrifice a demon and give its attack and health to all the others. Something that can really spot on shine. There was somebody I had in mind whenever I was thinking about him. Or else make it to where he can discover a demon and give +1/+1 to all of the demons that are already on the field. Something like that. She's pretty good already. I mean, I don't think that she should have to wait to transform, but if she has to wait to transform, I don't think it should be as much. He needs to go back to the way he was the last time, just before you did this, like, or else make it where he doesn't have to roll. It doesn't cost 2 to re-roll. Or else put the tavern tiers back to the normal tavern tiers for him. Like he has been, due to this little
How's it going?
nerf that you did, which I hate nerfs altogether. I think that you need to stop nerfing things. But if you feel like you really must nerf something, this.
And play. You're down a minion and up a goal.
Oh, I shouldn't have sold that. I should have sold him. Whoops. Oh, deal with that later because I want that now. But where was I? I keep losing my train of thought. I mean, I don't think nerfs should happen. I think you should buff everybody else. If we're sitting in here and this guy right here is outperforming everybody else, then that just means everybody else needs a stronger hero power. Don't nerf him. Buff. If there's 5 champions that are always being used and nobody else is using anything else, buff the rest of them. Expand on your game. Stop taking away from them. Nerfing, you lose customers. Nerfing, you lose spectators and you lose fans because the idea of the video game isn't always just about a challenge. It's about the fun of the game that you're playing. You don't play the game to be aggravated. You play the game to have fun. Ooh, I want that. Unfortunately, there's no way I can get that before playing this, unless I just don't play the card this turn. I guess that's basically what I'm going to have to do. We're going to hold off on playing our token. Like, I want a challenge, don't get me wrong, but I don't want a handicap. And I don't want to feel like I only won because I had victories given to me or because somebody else didn't have a chance. Like these guys right here. The 2 strongest heroes in the game, as far as I'm concerned, in this game right now, just quit. I don't understand why they would quit because she by herself is phenomenal. She's insanely good. This guy right here is great. All you gotta do is play your way to the top and you're gonna win. So I do not understand why these guys quit. But they're quitting because it's not fun. Whenever you're losing constantly and you don't feel like you had a chance at all, it's not fun, and that's the problem. People are realizing already that this game is not truly being randomized. It is literally being dictated. And that's what these guys are. It's like, oh, well, everybody's high. They call it high rolling it. It's like, oh, they're high rolling. They're high rolling. Well, these guys high rolled right me out of my seat. Well, that's not what this is. What you're saying is that the game is given to them. That you don't have a chance because they got all the good stuff. And it's true.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Some buffs in here now. Take that. I'll sell him to take that. We're gonna have to wait a turn for that. This way we can use him to activate this, and then we hit again with this to reactivate it. Another thing, Blizzard, if you're actually listening to this stuff and you actually think any of my ideas are good, please reach out to me because I have a lot of ideas. I just have brain farts. And I would not complain so much about it if this would just get fixed. Like if you could literally make the game fun again that I joined up for in the first place, I would not be sitting in here complaining because I don't necessarily hate Blizzard. I'm not on a bandwagon to just hate Blizzard as a whole. I'm on it because of the fact that something that I was finding enjoyment in and I was telling other people about to get into it is being ruined. Like I love the fact that you guys finally did the party thing. Because I've been saying that since the beginning, that needed to be done. That I should be able to invite my friends to come play. And not always be stuck in a randomizer. Or only be able to invite one friend. Let's see. Actually, I think it's more worth it to sell this. Oh, the reason why I was selling that was duh. I'm so slow. What I could do. Yes, that'll work. With that the case, actually, I can do this. That way, if there's a cleave in my future, I think that one of the biggest sellers out there in the world today is zombies as a whole. I believe that that should be a whole class by itself. And I think you're sleeping on that. I think that elemental should be added to this. I think zombies should be added to this, and that the undead ones should be ones that all of them basically come back with either a buff or a decrease or something. Something that makes them unique and different. So they're not just doing the reborn thing that has already been made. I don't understand why that little death rattle mech hasn't been put into the game itself outside of being randomly found either. That doesn't make sense. You took out the little pogo thing, but you haven't put the thing in here to be gotten in any other way other than a death rattle.
Welcome back. How's
That's
it
one of the
going?
few things that would actually make mechs viable again. Ooh. I think. Yeah, we'll do it.
That's a great play.
Need
I
it.
can't wait to see this shake out.
There we go. Put this back at the front. Put this back here. Yeah, that'll work. I need this thing to die. See Doocy. Guess we only took one from that. I'm trying to run down all the heroes in my head while I'm having this discussion right now. It's hard to remember all of them because there's so many of them I'll just completely ignore now because they've gotten so bad. Switch this back. I was considering putting this onto the field already, but I'm thinking actually I'll take this and put it on the field so we can just keep spawning in as much as we can. If I get another taunt uh, buffer or whatever, I'm going to get rid of this and put it on him. Oh yeah, right. Alright. Let's see. I'm trying to think of powers. I think, like I was saying before, though, like stuff like Fungomancer, things that like
Tough
you
battle.
get to
Get
get one
yourself back up
given to
and
you every
ready
turn.
to
I think that
work.
they need to be discovered. All of them need to be discovered. Pirate one needs to be discovered. Like, literally every one of them.
My shield for Argus.
There goes the triple we were so desperately searching for. So we're gonna do this. Next turn we're gonna have a triple. But my biggest thing, I'd love to see the randomizing egg thing get thrown in here. I'd like to see champions that are of a certain typing to be better off equipped for their specific typing, so they'll stick to it and not feel like, oh well, even though I'm running Lord Draxus, I should go like mechs. Demons should be his specialty, but he's running mechs because demons aren't working out for him. That shouldn't be a case. I'm sorry, it just really should not be a situation. The fact that that's happening just proves that Lord Draxus is fighting at a handicap. So that's why he doesn't get picked as much as people like Bran. It's not because, oh, well, people just don't want to give them a chance no more. No, it's because he sucks compared to Bran. That's your fault, not ours. This guy needs desperately a buff. He needs to be able to buff himself, or else he needs to be able to dish out bigger buffs. So much stronger. We finally got Mama Bear. I haven't seen Mama Bear in forever. That's annoying. That's so annoying. I also do believe that you should put a 1/1 void creature, which is like a familyless creature, something that cannot be buffed by any means in here, like the opposite of the amalgams, and make it the 1/1 with lifelink. I think it could really change the game for the aspect of it has one health, one attack. It's not killing anybody, but it's only getting one life. Like that's not gonna really be a really big game changer at the end of the day. But at the same time, people who are like, okay, well, I lost a lot of games early on and only have one health, or for people that want to run Wrathweaver, I had to search for a golden Wrathweaver for over half the game. Now I finally got one. I don't have the health to play demons anymore. Basically, meaning that the entire game that you've played up to this point, you've been building around for, you cannot. And at that point, if you're already at the tier 4, and you have 10 gold, and everybody else has already been like established, there's already 3 people eliminated. Trying to switch a build right then is
Really pulling
suicide.
their weight.
There's no way you're coming back from that. If you're planning to switch your build at that point, you're basically just giving up the game. Oh, you're such a tease. I don't think I've ever turned this down before, and I think I'm about to now. Yeah, because the beasts are working out for us for a change. You, sir.
I'll make sure these ones stick around for next time.
Okay, what are the odds that he has a cleave? Not very high. Even if he does, this should die before the cleave can go off, so. I don't care if he cleaves this. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well. Oh, I actually pulled off that win. Wait a. I did not see that coming.
Your minions really pulled
Definitely want that.
Looks like you can get a
Triple.
triple.
Definitely want that. Come on, give us our beast. You're so dirty. We're gonna take this up. Okay. We're fighting him again. Ew.
I like how your strategy is shaking out.
You don't know my strategy. Shut up. I really want to put this down.
The scourge will consume you. You've got this. You're way ahead.
Oh, 16. Yep, we're eliminated. Yeah, that was a bad move on my part. I should have put him in here and took out the other two. Damn. Oh well, we lost that one kind of fair and square. But the idea, he didn't win with demons. He had one Wrath Reaver, one demon. Like, that's ridiculous. That proves a point to me. So, Blizzard, fix your shit, man. Please, we're begging you. We want the game to be fun. I don't mind losing. That wasn't a bad loss to me. Like, that was on me that I lost that. I can feel good about that game. But at the same time, I don't feel good because I feel like the other people got screwed over, and that's why. And I want to see a fair game. I want to lose fair and square. I want to win fair and square. I want to play a random game. That's what I joined in for. And I want to see everybody have that fair chance. Or I want to see something added to it then to prove it if you can't change it. If you're saying that there's nothing you're doing Add something else to make it. Throw in that egg to make it chaotic, so that literally, oh, one person is at level is number one. They're never gonna lose a game because all their characters are divine shield, poisonous, and up to 100 health and attack each. Where everybody else, the strongest person they got is a 50-50. Like, there's no way we're ever gonna beat him, so everybody's just gonna quit. Like, that sucks. That takes all. That really makes you feel defeated and like I don't ever want to play this game again because somebody did that to me. I don't ever want to play this game again because either they truly did get lucky or they're that skilled that they got away with that, or I got fucking ripped off by a company that I'm putting my time and effort into playing for. Either way does not make me feel good and takes all the fun out of playing your games. Fix it. And while you're at it, fix your World of Warcraft 2. I've already made several videos talking to you about all this stuff. You can go back and watch them, or else you can get in contact with me, and I'll be happy to tell you to your face that I think you're disgusting for the way you're doing these things and doing the people that are supposed to be your loyal fan base. How you do your own fans, people that you should be wanting to make happy. In the meantime, hope the rest of you guys are enjoying the show and are agree. Let me know if you agree with what I have to say. Let them know if you agree with what I have to say. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.